What happens when three buffoons give life advice, explore unrealistic situations, and give random topics more thought than they probably deserve? It's the Spitballers Podcast with Andy, Mike, and Jason.
The thermometer maxed out.
That was so bad.
I didn't mind it. It was different, and we needed a little bit of different.
I had no volume. I didn't realize when I go that low, I lose all force. Yeah, you don't have force down there.
Not singing in the baritone section, Andy?
I guess
You know, Barry White.
No.
I'm dreaming.
Very nice.
Sing it.
Welcome into the Spitballers Would You Rather Man of the People back today, and then we are drafting things that are blue. We are drafting things that are blue.
This will be the best or the worst.
It'll be a good
I'm
time.
drafting Andy's spirit today.
Nice. I am not blue, Jason.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I am
You yellow?
Nope, not yellow. We have
Nobody.
and red is angry, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, for sure.
Yeah.
And green is jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Or disgust.
So yellow is cowardly.
Yep.
Yes.
So is that all the colors?
Blue is sad.
Which, yeah, the blue is sad. Now, like in your head, right, when you picture a chicken,
So far, so good.
Yeah.
what color,
I can do that.
What color are the feathers of
It's
that
brown.
chicken?
My
White.
chicken.
My chickens are white.
Right. Both are acceptable answers. But why is it that we, like, yellow and chicken
mean the same
mean
thing.
the same thing?
When a chicken is not yellow.
Yes.
Not that they're
The beaks are yellow.
Okay. There is a tiny portion of the chicken that is sort of
that is
yellow.
really cowardly.
I mean, maybe the color in the chicken, those aren't necessarily together, right?
Yeah.
No.
I don't
mean,
think
yellow
that when
doesn't come into.
When you call someone yellow, you're calling them a chicken.
No.
I think
mean,
you're just calling them cowardly.
Yeah,
when you
which-
call someone chicken, you're calling them cowardly. When you call someone
Thank
yellow,
you.
you're
Thank
calling
you.
them cowardly. I don't think you're, even though those both can be used
Yep.
as synonyms,
Yep.
one is not referring to the chicken.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Oh, no, baby chickens are yellow.
No, that's true too. Yeah, baby
And
chicks.
they are so cowardly.
Yeah, they won't do nothing.
I forgot about the peeps.
They won't cross the road.
Peeps is that's what it's referring to.
Welcome in.
People
Let's-
are just shouting, the baby chickens are yellow.
That's probably true. Let's get it going.
Would you rather?
Al Borland's normally black because of his soul/clothing.
Yes.
But today he's going to do a presentation for a timeshare.
I'm blue.
He's got a nice blue polo, very professional.
Oh man, so
Are we doing his
pro.
year-end review today?
Yeah, why are you in a polo?
Yeah, what is happening?
And more so, why are you all the way buttoned up in the polo?
Oh yeah.
That's a medium.
Fair question.
That extra button there.
And why is your hat backwards while you're wearing a polo?
Whoa,
Yeah,
buddy.
You can't party in a polo. There
Okay,
you
we're
go.
fixing him right
Get to-
now.
get
Why
to
are you
work.
here, Al?
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why you got all that arm hair?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
done.
had-
I'm done attacking.
No,
him.
I've had a little bit of a. I don't know what to do.
A growth spurt
with
in your arm hair.
With the
Like I got
are you
pretty
going
hairy
full
arms.
wolf?
No, but I mean, what do you do in life?
You sit back and you relax and wait because that thing's heading a certain direction, my friend.
Well, I'm just saying
That's
it is.
going. Yeah, no, that's going up your arm and that's going right to your back.
Well, see, I'm already at the point where when I shave my neck, I slide over and grab a little bit of the
Ooh, okay.
a little bit of the back.
Yeah. Does anyone in this room have the hairy back?
I've got a hairy back.
Do you?
Not like.
Do you maintain it?
I tried to maintain it. Yeah, it's more
What
neck.
is that?
I
What
guess
is-
it's not so much, but it's like top of the back a little
Okay.
bit.
Upper back.
Yeah.
Top of the back. too.
Top of the back.
That's what I heard.
Top of the back to you.
It's almost better to fully
How's your
commit.
hairy mornings?
It's almost better to like have a fully like having speckles of back hair is even
What,
more.
like the hair sweater?
Yeah, exactly. Like my hair, it looks worse on my back because it's just like at the top
Oh,
versus someone that's got that full back hair.
yeah, insulating.
just a thick mane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like really into that.
They bought that at Macy's. Put that on.
Not for you, Al. You're not really thick back there.
No, not too bad.
Okay.
Top of the back, little
Top
bit.
of the
Top
back
of the
to you.
back to you.
Top of the back. James from Patreon, would you rather live in a world where no one but you understood sarcasm or live in a world where everyone was sarcastic all of the time?
Oh man.
Oh,
I feel like we did this one, but we must not have.
oh, did we?
I don't know, but
I probably just read it and didn't ask it one time.
if I
It was
lived-
in last week's doc.
Ah,
but
that's
I
why.
don't think
my
we
fault.
Yeah,
My fault.
okay.
if I lived in a world where no one understood sarcasm, I would be the world's biggest jerk.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's not a person alive who would even remotely be willing to be near me because
yeah.
I'm just sarcastic all the time. My kids, like, when I had young children, 3, 4 years old, they learned real quick what sarcasm was. Daddy doesn't actually hate you. But then they bring their friends over, and I'll say something. And in fact, I think the best example is actually Owl's kid, your young child. There was a switch that finally went off after about 6 months of him being around us. It was like, that's a joke, right? Like,
Yeah.
I know this one's a joke. And then he liked us.
This is a world where people do understand sarcasm, and sarcasm can still make you into a jerk. Like, there are people that don't have a taste for it at all, or, you know how it goes. You're sarcastic, and then you can be like that way too much.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then I've had people. I can still remember being in high school, and I used to run the newspaper because that was a big thing.
Were you
And
like the editor?
I was the editor-in-chief. Yeah.
What?
And I was actually co-editor-in-chief with another guy, and we
Okay,
both.
so you
Less
weren't
impressive,
you weren't
yeah.
the editor.
Much less
no,
impressive.
you're right, and we both were really sarcastic with the writing staff, and we thought we were hilarious. And then,
Usually sarcastic people think they are.
and they do, and then unfortunately we had to have a little heart-to-heart.
Then you went to the complaint box.
They came.
It was overflowing.
They needed to have. Yeah, it was overflowing with the level of sarcasm that we were delivering that we thought was an incredible management style.
Yeah.
But we had to fix that. So I'm just saying, like, this is a world where you
But
already.
did you fix it?
We tried.
Okay. All right. That's impressive.
in front of them, we tried. Yeah.
Now, the alternative, living in a world where everyone is sarcastic all the time, the first one sounds really, really bad to me because I am very sarcastic. My family is very sarcastic. But the second, where everyone is
anarchy.
sarcastic,
Terrible.
that is anarchy. That is,
Yeah.
it is an unlivable life. Even,
There's no way to communicate.
No, we talk to our kids like you can't always be sarcastic. You just can't always. You come off as a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just always you have to know when to use sarcasm and when to not.
Tasteful.
Tasteful sarcasm. Thank you.
You got to use it when it's not expected. If it's expected, one, it's not funny, and two, you're a jerk.
And it's delivery too. You might not be made for sarcasm. If you can't deliver it in a good way,
That's true.
then you're just accidentally saying mean things with no inflection, right?
Yeah, nice tie.
Mm-hmm. No.
Nice tie.
I don't know.
That's what you went to?
That is what I went to. You were a part of that just now. Welcome.
No one in the history of this office, no one has ever come in here with a tie on.
Well,
That's
maybe
good.
Al with that polo.
Well, yeah, I guess.
He's on his way.
Next week.
Starts dressing up. Yeah, I think we all agree on this.
Yeah, you can't.
Steve from the website, would you rather know every fact in the encyclopedia or know every word in the dictionary?
So
I expect that there's some crossover for both.
Let me ask a question to set us up, and you guys give your answer. But
Okay.
let's pretend you're the person that knows every word in the dictionary. So you have a wonderful assortment of choices when you're speaking, right?
yeah,
Every synonym you could ever have for every sentence and word.
Well, this is a thesaurus. This is not a dictionary.
Same difference. If you know the dictionary, you know all the words.
yeah, for sure.
So you can use a bunch of words that people don't know to describe things about, with words that they do know.
Right.
Now, what is the advantage of that? Is it a pleasurable thing to explain to people how smart you are all the time? Is that a pleasurable thing?
I don't think it is about explaining the words you use. You don't want to explain them. You want to simply gloss over the natural use of these words so that people go, wow, that dude's smart. I don't even know what he said. And you don't explain it. If you explain it, now you're kind of mean-spirited or hoity-toity.
So
If
you'll
you
just say, like, hey, I had a busy day at work. was being very fastidious and completed all
right,
my
and
tasks.
then you just move on from that
Right.
conversation.
My vocab is just grandiloquent.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it is grandiloquent.
Definitely stumble over it.
Now, are you able to pronounce the words that you know, or is this example for Mike here? Like we gotta work through it.
Live.
This really is just about having a good vocabulary.
I'd rather have the facts, man.
Of course, we'd rather have the facts because
Factoids are fun.
I am just fine with my current vocabulary. I don't pretend that I have, the world's best vocabulary. I'm not illiterate, but I just got a normal.
Those are the only two.
Yep, that's it. You listening at home, you and me, we probably have about the same vocabulary. Wherever you are at, we probably are near each other, and it is just fine. I live my life just
I don't know.
fine.
Those people have the calendar.
The
daily.
daily.
Yeah, learn a new word every day.
And still we're near each other. I just don't think there's a huge advantage.
Ironically, the facts are like the sarcasm. You got to know when to drop those in, because if you become the guy that always says the actually
Yeah.
or the little known fact, like if I were to say, when you call somebody yella, this word originally applies to birds that literally have a yellow belly, like the yellow-bellied sapsucker. From there it came to mean an insult for cowards. Would that have been informative or obnoxious?
I liked it actually.
I actually learned a lot there.
Yeah, so yellow is the belly.
Yeah.
The yellow belly.
Yellow
Yeah.
bellied.
And
Yeah.
it's the yellow belly of what specifically?
Birds that have a yellow belly.
So it is the birds.
Like the yellow-bellied sapsucker. But it has nothing to do with a chicken. You gotta keep that in mind.
A sapsucker is a bird?
Yellow-bellied, that's another thing you'd say. Right?
Yeah.
You yellow-bellied
Yeah.
sapsucker.
No,
Yellow belly
absolutely.
sapsucker.
I mean,
I'm calling you
but
guys
aren't
that all
you
the
just
time.
repeating yourself then?
looks like a woodpecker.
Oh, like a yellow belly. Yellow belly?
Yeah.
That's good. We need to get back to old school insults, man.
I do.
Those are the ones that brought about the gunfights.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald.
No
that was
good.
like his whole shtick is using old timey language. Conan O'Brien does a lot too. I find it sensational.
Yeah, we need to get back into that. Was it all bird related? What's a cod swallow?
Look, when you had no technology, why do you're out there bird watching?
You're
man?
just looking around for insults?
No, you're
Why, you're a yellow-bellied
no saying your entertainment.
codfish.
Everything revolved around watching birds.
Oh, that's what the world used to
yes,
do?
and so you got your terminology, you got your enjoyment, your insults. It's all from birds.
You yellow-bellied.
That's why there's bird compliments, there's bird insults.
What are the bird compliments?
It's the word.
Yeah.
Oh, bird's the word.
Yeah. Haven't you heard?
I have heard that. I'm looking at some old-timey insults here, and one of the first things I see is chicken-hearted.
Yeah,
oh, that can't be good.
It's all
No,
bird
it's
related.
Cowardly, again, so.
There were a lot of cowardly people back in the day.
I mean, there were only a few core insults. It was either they were cowardly or probably weak.
yeah, or like of ill repute.
Oh, what if we got an eagle eye?
Eagle eye, that's a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to find the compliments in.
They're
there.
all bird related. All right, we're going with the fact one.
Yeah, I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to know everything.
Yeah.
Spencer from the website, would you rather freeze to death in a blizzard or die of dehydration lost in a desert?
Okay.
Well, we're hitting hard here.
Yeah, this is a tough question.
Freezing to death is going to be my choice
Yeah, for sure.
because I think you go to sleep.
You do, but
I think you
before
probably
that
go to
point,
sleep the other way too.
the death either way,
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna
get
get
real
along.
tuckered out. But like if you are freezing to death, there is definitely a span where like think of the coldest you've ever been, and where it's painful, you can't move, your jaw is just going clickety clack, and there's nothing you could do to stop it, and realize that's not cold comparatively to freezing to death.
Yeah.
Hold
Now-
on. Hold on.
What did you find?
I mean, I Googled old timey insults and
Oh, here we go.
and Popinjay is one of the top
I
ones.
told you, man.
Which means you're vain. If you're a Popinjay, you're vain.
Really?
it all comes back to the birds.
This is incredible.
They're out there for the birds. There's
Oh
another
my
phrase.
gosh, that's another one.
Wow. Sorry, you were speaking about something.
Just saying that how cold to be at that point where you're staring Jack Frost in the face and you're about to.
You're numb though. You're numb.
Eventually, but not immediately.
But are you out of your mind before you're in pain?
No, definitely not.
Are you? No, you're going to be.
You're definitely in pain for a while.
Freezing. You're probably out of your mind more in the dehydration in the desert, as far as just completely hallucinating, and maybe at that point you don't even realize what's going on.
I want to be found intact,
Yeah.
perfectly preserved, like a woolly mammoth, and maybe someone will bring me back to life later.
Honestly, that was the loophole of this question from the get-go. The get-go is one of these. I still have the belief that someone can bring me back. I have been cryogenically frozen in this blizzard.
But it's not cryo frozen. You're just regular frozen.
They'll figure it out.
It's not cold enough.
Hold on. Rewind. Are you telling me that there's a specific type of extra cold
I
that you
believe
need to
so.
be? So this, man, we learn a lot on this podcast.
Not necessarily.
Man, I learned nothing on this podcast.
I think that there is a temperature which will kill you, but then like when they're doing the cryo freezing, it's even colder because it has to be a certain temperature to preserve.
you
Isn't
sure about
frozen's frozen, bro?
No, I'm not frozen, or I'm not sure about that. I'm not positive about it.
I think if you're frozen, I mean, they find the woolly mammoths in the ice. I mean, they get preserved.
But they're in the ice. They're not on.
Yeah.
Like if you just get frozen on the top, I mean something very specific had to
If
have
I get
happened.
frozen in Antarctica, it's not defrosting me anytime soon.
I don't think it's cold enough though.
Yes, it's cold enough.
I don't think so.
You're telling me that if I got frozen in the exact South Pole,
Yes.
that in 100 years you don't find me fully intact? They find people on Everest all the time, their whole bodies.
I think you're going to be intact, but I am actually doing a lot of research over here.
You rare white-throated
And-
wood creeper.
And Mike seems like he might be right here. Obviously, you can be frozen and kept more intact when you're in the cold. But whether you can
and
bring
they can
me
go,
back,
oh, that
or
was
not,
Andy Holloway.
Right? Look at that
Was.
frozen guy.
If only he were more frozen, he could be is.
Cryonics is the low temperature freezing, and it says usually at negative 196 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that's cold.
That's real cold. That's not going to be your run of the mill. I'm in a blizzard cold.
Right.
What's a blizzard?
South Pole's around negative 60 Celsius.
Okay, well.
Okay. This is negative
I think it's
196.
preserving me.
This is on negative 196 degrees
Maybe
Celsius.
I'll lose my fingerprints. You crimson-backed sunbird.
All I care about is my brain. I don't need my fingerprints. I need you to be able to put my brain in something, put it in that machine over there, and say, start her up.
Started. That's how they do
Wait,
it too.
That is, yeah.
Are you
Start
making
it up.
You making the financial cryo commitment?
No, thank you.
No.
No, I won't.
What about just the head? Because sometimes it's cheaper to do just the head. People do that.
Oh, I would choose just the head. I mean, why would I spend? I want the
That's a
machine.
good point.
Yeah, you'd upgrade the deluxe model on the way back.
Absolutely. I mean, I
This
hope
should give you, like, it should be random draw on the body on the way out.
it should
If
cost,
you don't pay up,
it should cost more to have just the head, because if you are doing the whole body, that means when you come back, you're gonna have this whole body. And it's like, no, I want to be gone long enough where you can bring me back and put me in an upgraded model.
it should be like 100,000 to save the head and 10,000 to save the body. So some people just save the body, no head, and then they put them together.
I will be someone else's body. I won't know it. Or would you know
Oh my
it?
gosh.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay. I still think I want the blizzard.
Ice still think you want the
Oh,
blizzard?
nice.
Thank you.
I mean, that's probably the way to go because eventually you get the sleepy. Like when you are dehydrating out of existence, like what exactly happens? I mean, like is just your organs start stopping and
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of gasping. I know that.
I know I have read about the process of dying from dehydration.
you turn into like jerky.
And it is, well, I mean, that is the other thing. So the actual dying process, much worse than dehydration. It is an excruciating, awful death whereas freezing to death, you're going to end up going to sleep first. But what happens to the skin? Both are kind of burning and feel uncomfortable. But if you're out in a desert dying of dehydration, you're literally just burning. I mean, that sounds awful. I know what it's like to be in the Arizona sun for 10 minutes, and if I'm out there until death do us part, goodness gracious. I mean, sunburns are not fun, you know?
Yeah.
And for sunburn reasons, I'm going to die in a blizzard.
Yeah, you like being cold more than hot.
I
so
do.
If you're going to die one of those ways, die in your element.
Absolutely.
Mike, final answer?
Yeah, I'll take the blizzard.
Wow, we're all in agreement here. We got time for another one, Al?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Which one should I do? I haven't read them yet.
Let's
two to
go
choose from.
with the third one, or the fourth one. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Valerie, which speech limitation would you rather have? Never ask questions, only make statements. Never make statements, only ask questions. What do you think? Thoughts?
It's a personality kind of. I feel like Mike's going to never ask questions, only make statements, because asking questions
Michael choose neither.
necessitates someone else talking. You know what I mean? Like, if that means you can't say, I don't want to talk to you. Is that a statement?
Can you please leave versus please
Yeah.
leave?
Oh, that's a kind way. Is that?
Yeah, I think there's ways to get around it.
If you never ask questions, you can never learn anything, right?
I don't.
Unless you say, tell me the definition of that word.
No, I mean the way that you say things, you have like so I've like, this is a cup, and then the person will go, well, no, that's not. If they needed to be corrected,
You're saying if it wasn't a cup.
yeah, you could make statements that then can be corrected, or you could say them in a way that saying, I'm not exactly sure. My confidence level in this statement is not enough to be in the form of a question.
So you're getting around the questions by basically making incorrect statements, or
Yes.
okay. So if
Until I'm
someone
corrected.
someone you know
So
is ill, and you would usually say, "Hey, how you feeling?" You say, "You feel well," and then they go, "No, I actually am really sick."
Oh, okay.
Tell me
And
about
then he
that.
says, oh, you have the flu. And then they say, no.
No, you can't.
Right? You can say
No.
you have the flu.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
but
statement.
And then they'll say, no.
I don't know,
No,
but-
I clearly have
But
sunburn.
the confidence meter in your voice was more of a question.
I was trying to figure out if you were pulled over by a police officer and you were trying to determine what you did wrong, how you would do it.
Okay, let's go.
Sir?
License and registration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
No.
Would you
were
like- would you-
speeding.
would you
you
like-
You
I mean,
lost. You lost,
mine-
copper.
He's supposed to be trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but honestly, I was trying to not make it easy on him, but the next words out of my mouth were the answer to my own question. So it actually
It's a perfect
worked.
world.
It worked really, really well, because I was going to tell him
Sweet.
what he did wrong, but he took off.
Yeah, I got away free.
You got to wait. No, I'm hopping in my chopper, and we're going.
Not in this world of statements. The cop was so confused, just like, you got me. See you later.
He asked no questions.
He must be innocent.
Hey, I mean that. Now do the other direction of you can only ask questions, but you have been pulled over.
What was
Like,
I doing
You're
wrong?
gonna lead to. You're gonna be in some trouble.
Yeah, you're going to be
You're like,
license
you-
and registration.
No, but you're like, do you know why I pulled you over?
Why did you pull me over?
You were speeding.
Why was I speeding?
Yeah, you can
I was-
only.
Why do you think I was speeding?
It's like, I was speeding. Yes, you were speeding. I feel like.
Are you
that's
going to give me a ticket?
There was an old improv game where you could only talk in questions. It was,
Oh, really?
It was very
That seems
hard,
very difficult.
but it got very funny. I think it would be a fun way to live. But now imagine we're single and we've got to go to the dating scene.
Okay.
You have to be able to ask questions.
Congrats, dating scene.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
right? No, I mean it's a big deal. Ring the bell.
But you can only ask questions.
But yeah, wouldn't you rather be
How
able
you
to ask
doing?
questions on a date than only
Yeah.
say
True.
statements,
Yeah,
like
for
learn
sure.
about someone else versus just like tell them what's up?
You're telling. Oh,
I've
gosh.
got a degree.
It's
I'm 6'2".
no, but you would also be making statements about the other person.
You look nice tonight.
Yeah, but you'd sound like a Clown.
Yeah,
There's
like
a
a
problem.
know-it-all. All right, let's move on.
Today's show is brought to you by our friends at Indeed. Indeed is all about hiring. It is the best place to go for hiring. They are driven by the search for better. When it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search. Match with Indeed. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. It's the matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors, according to Indeed data, and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging so you can connect with candidates faster. And Indeed doesn't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to recent Indeed survey. When you're running a business, you don't want to get bogged down in hiring, and yet hiring is one of the most important things a business can possibly do, getting the right people, and that's why we recommend Indeed. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ballers. Just go to Indeed.com/ballers right now. Support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/ballers. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed.
Man of the people.
I'm still not sure I like this game yet,
Oh, I love this game.
depending on whether I win.
I like it when my buzzer works.
It's got
Yeah.
fresh batteries
You
in there
did
for
pretty
you.
well with your buzzer not working last time. 3 points for the first answer, 2 for the second, 1 for any other correct answer.
That is correct. 7 rounds. Last round is worth double the points.
All right, Al.
All right, here we go. Name a fear parents have for their child when they move out of the house.
Dying. Mine's green. I went first.
That is the number 3 answer.
Oh, come
Wait.
on.
Die.
All right, keep an eye on your buzzers.
Oh.
Mike's
Drugs,
first.
alcohol.
That is the number 2 answer.
Oh, baby.
The number one's still out there for you, Andy.
Make sure you buzz in, Bo.
I buzzed in.
All right, Andy. 3, 2,
Why'd you buzz in?
1.
He had to.
Accident.
Safety is the number 4 answer, so we'll
Okay.
give you 1 point for that. The
All
number
right.
1 answer was finances.
Yeah.
And then
That makes sense.
coming back home was
They
the number
care
5
more
Number
about
one-
their finances than them living. Come on.
It's just what they worry about the most.
What I'll worry about. Okay. That makes sense. Not a lot of people, the second they move out, drop dead.
Well, no,
So-
but I was putting myself in that situation. I know for sure.
You'd
If
be
my
worried
kids-
about them dying?
100%.
Yeah,
If
no,
my
I get
kids
it.
moved away for college, I went to U of A. If my kids go to U of A a couple hours away, that'd be my worry.
But they
'cause
might be dead?
just like they're like, I don't care if they're financially like, go waste your money, whatever. I don't want you to be more responsible, yada yada. But I don't like. I care if they die. Like if they're out and make a mistake and end up in, you said like an accident. That's my worry.
That was why that was my pick, is I would actually be like my son is turning 14.
Okay.
He's that close to driving. Like
Yes.
I'm much more afraid of him driving than I am of him moving out.
The problem with the world is like why I'm concerned about their being
Tell
dead
us.
is because we have cell phones. And when I call I call people, and it's like because texting can take forever, whatever. But I call people like my wife, and if she doesn't answer and it goes to voicemail, I assume that my wife has died.
Right.
So
100%.
once my children move out, and they will certainly be ducking my calls.
Oh, yeah.
Because we all duck calls from our parents
Yeah.
from time to time. So it will be
They're
like,
dead.
It'll be on a daily basis that I think that my children have passed away.
That's funny. That's
Oh
funny.
man, that's
Can't
so
wait.
true. Like,
Can't wait for
this is
this.
about to happen.
Oh, they're dead.
All right, round 2.
Kids, call, answer the phone when your parents
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
All right. Round 2. If a group of senior citizens formed a punk rock band, what might their songs gripe about?
Being old?
That is the number 4 answer.
Oh man. I thought
All
it'd
right,
be
keep an
number
eye on those
one.
buttons.
Oh, I got it in number 2. I'm gonna say their body pain.
That's the number 6 answer.
Oh, man, you suck at this game.
And I will once again be last to the buzzer. Young people.
That is the number 1 answer.
Oh, of course.
Medicine and healthcare being number 2.
Yeah. There you go.
I was going to go with my hip, but I thought that would be too specific.
It was probably too specific. I can't wait to complain about the young people more.
The irony of
I've already started.
If you have old people in a punk rock band complaining about the youths,
That's funny.
that would be quite the bit.
That's a pretty good question. I've never heard one that nuanced. Go on to round 3.
So what was number 3?
Number 3 was dentures.
Okay, so you could have gotten specific, apparently.
And 5 was fixed income.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Take that, Granny.
On to round 3. Name something a child might never do if they were not forced to.
I have buzzed in first, and I'm going
How
to go
are you
with.
so fast?
I don't know, man.
Cheating.
I'm going to go with brush their teeth.
Oh, that's got to be
That is the number 1 answer.
Yeah. My sons would never. Sorry, boys, but you would never brush your
children's.
teeth.
I mean, like when
My daughter would. She does. She wakes up, she brushes her teeth.
Even when they say they've brushed
I'm
their
waiting
teeth,
on this buzzer.
they still have not brushed their teeth.
No, they just went and lied about it. I mean, it's like it's so frustrating.
Go ahead.
Eat their vegetables.
That is the number 2 answer.
Oh man,
You want to get on the board though,
I'm
Mike?
trying to entertain the people. And
No, I
Andy's
know.
over
I
here
was
playing
totally.
a game.
I don't want to be last for the 3rd straight time.
Let's go clean their room.
That is the number 6 answer.
Doesn't matter. Still worth the same.
Yep, it's worth the point.
Very good. Very good. Brush your teeth was definitely the one that came to mind.
Brush their teeth, eat their vegetables, school and homework,
Yeah.
bathing,
Yeah, but that would have been my number 2.
going to sleep, and then
Just
cleaning
general
their room.
hygiene.
Can I just check? Can I check in with you guys?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
If you remind your kids to do one of those things that we've said, do your kids forget it in under 10 seconds?
Oh, I can't remind them.
Like I feel like
I have
would
to yell at them
I
to
was
do
gonna
it.
say, I
The
feel like
reminder does not work.
I would almost have to put chains around them and pull them into the bathroom to do. Like I asked them, take your vitamins. Okay, they say okay. That's brush your teeth. Okay, I will.
Mm-hmm.
Liars.
Did you have vitamins as a kid?
Yeah.
I had vitamins, and they were so awful.
Oh, but you had to
You
take
didn't
them.
get the Flintstones?
No, these were not. They
Ooh.
were they were Supermans, and
Sound pretty good.
they were not though. They were terrible, and I would. I would
You do fake.
I
them?
would take the vitamin, and this because when you're young, you don't think things through all the way. And I had like this, like my dresser basically, and I would throw the vitamin behind the dresser.
No, you did not.
Oh yeah,
Behind the dresser.
yeah,
Oh, I'm sure that was
Like
never
in the drawer back behind.
back behind it,
ever found.
and
How many vitamins were back there?
a lot. and then come one day, it's hey, let's rearrange your room.
Oh no! Were you scared of the moment? Did you know? Or
You
were
forgot
you?
it.
I
I'm
don't.
sure.
I had not put it 2 and 2 together on this one until it was. Whoa! Who put all those back there?
I must have spilled the bottle. Oh man!
But they're all half chewed up.
Oh man.
There's rabbits down here,
Oh.
and they're full of vitamins.
Oh, that's funny.
healthy little rabbits.
So I get when kids don't want to take the vitamins, I get it.
Yeah, tell me no. Just be honest, son. Just go. Nah, I'm totally not gonna do that. Peace.
Yeah. Did you brush your teeth? Nope, not gonna.
I mean, just be honest. Don't tell me you're gonna do it.
And
All
that's
right.
when you remind them, like, hey, we heard old people they complain about the dentures a lot.
Yeah. 4th round.
All right, after 3 rounds, we got Mike at 4, Jason at 5, Andy at 6.
Oh man.
Here is the 4th round. Aside from animals, name something that people hunt for.
Well, I shouldn't have hit that button.
3, 2, 1.
Bargains.
That is the number 1 answer.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's good.
Thank goodness.
Wait, what?
Oh, it went
man.
yellow. I hit it. I'm gonna say work for jobs.
That is the
Oh.
number 5 answer.
Oh, like job
That's a
hunting.
good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's good.
I get number 5.
That is correct.
What are the
What are the
Hold
other
on,
ones?
I gotta buzz
Okay,
in.
buzz in. Nope. Let's give him the countdown.
3, 2.
Truffles.
Yes.
That is surprisingly not on the board.
Oh, man.
the best answer I've ever heard.
Truffles.
Don't they need pigs to do that?
Yes, you need pigs to hunt for truffles.
They snout
Oh,
around
that's
for
a
'em.
good one.
Easter eggs, lost keys, and dates.
That was amazing.
Okay.
Truffles. Oh,
I
boy.
couldn't get the pig out of my head.
I mean, I had nothing popping into my head. I just didn't want to be last for one time.
So you hit the buzzer without even having
Nothing.
an idea.
For the first time, I was like, I can't be last.
Okay. Well, you're dominating right now. 9-6-4.
All right, here's the fifth round. Name an activity you often feel sleepy while doing. Jason. 3,
Oh, shoot.
2,
Eating.
1.
Oh, man.
That's not on the board.
It's the number 6 answer.
Oh, I squeaked one out.
come
Literally
Keep
one.
an eye on those buttons.
I'm watching. Reading.
That is the number 1 answer.
Of
Yeah, baby.
course.
Awful.
That's so good.
Yeah, baby.
Sleepy while doing. Okay.
3.
Watch TV.
That is the number 3 answer.
All right.
Okay.
Woof.
Okay. I
Good job, Mike.
Got some ground there.
Driving being the number 2 answer.
Oh,
You really
yeah.
redeemed your truffle pick. Driving is a good one. Yeah.
For truffles.
Truffles. That's good.
All right, after 5 rounds, we got Jason and Mike tied at 7.
Oh, I'm
Andy
back,
at
baby.
10.
I'm back.
I'll blow this. Don't worry.
Give me a second. I lost my list. Sorry.
That's okay. You are just a
Make sure you reset the button.
rufous-fronted parakeet.
All right, here we go. Name something a hotel guest calls the front desk to ask about.
A wake-up call.
That is the number 3 answer. Keep an eye on those buttons.
Yes! I got it. Late checkout.
That is the number 4 answer.
What? That's my number 1 answer.
What you got,
for
Mike?
Room service.
Yeah.
That is the number 1 answer.
Yeah, what
you
are we
don't
thinking?
call the front desk for room service. You call room service.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest answer
I would
I've
have
ever
said
heard
towels. Towels has got to be number 2.
Listen to
Towels is the number 2
bougie
answer.
boy over here.
of. Yeah, bougie boy.
Who did he say he calls?
The room service.
Yeah, you don't call the front
I mean, he's
desk for
technically
room
right.
service.
There's a room service button on the phones.
Yes, on
and
all
not
of
just
them.
on bougie phones.
Not
No.
at the Motel 6.
They don't have room service.
Yeah,
when
but
you
I-
call the front
but when
desk
I-
for room
I
service,
called the
they'll
fr-
say, "No, we don't have some.
The question wasn't, do they have it?
Go to McDonald's." Oh, that's so stupid. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel pretty
I'm,
good.
I'm kind of with you,
All
Jay.
right, I appreciate it.
Well, the people are with me.
We're going into round 7, which scores are doubled.
Oh,
It's
man.
anybody's game. Jason's at 8, Mike is at 10, Andy is at 11.
Oh, man.
Name something you see or hear that reminds you of an ex.
That reminds you of an ex?
Yeah,
He
like an
buzzed
ex-girlfriend
in.
or
3.
ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Are you serious? Not the
2.
letter?
Yes.
3.
Valentine's Day.
That is not on the board.
Okay, read the
I
question.
genuinely was about to answer train tracks. that I was deceived.
You were deceived.
Like those the crossing.
What makes you think of the letter X?
No, of an X.
It's
a
dark.
shape.
It's dark and hell is hot.
I legit was about to answer that.
All right, I'll read it
Makes you
again.
think of an X.
Name something you see or hear that reminds you of an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend.
Your song.
That is the number 1 answer.
That
Eat it.
sucks.
Eat it.
You did not say girlfriend or boyfriend when you first asked.
I
But he
did
said
not.
X, and you buzzed in, and then
That's-
you
no,
got
he
even
ended the sentence.
you got even more information after you had buzzed in.
Jason?
It's irrelevant, so I'm gonna go with a movie.
Number 4 answer.
What a terrible last question. Terrible. Ruin the integrity of the whole podcast.
Now, real quick, answers for the other one. If I were to buzz in, I would say treasure map.
Yep. Thank you.
Which has to be the number 1 answer. Mike, do you have any answers for?
Sesame Street.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Good answers.
Yeah.
Good answers.
Wow. All right, we
Here's
are moving.
The honest truth
Yeah.
is, I heard exactly what you heard,
Thank
and that's why I stalled. It was like, and my brain finally went, "Oh, EX."
That's my fault. That's on me.
All right, we ended with
Train
Jason
tracks.
at 10, Andy at 11, Mike at 16.
Yeah, the truffle shuffle,
Mike
baby.
is today's man of the people.
Yay.
The Spitballers Draft.
All right, we're drafting things that are blue.
Hey, Owl, will you stop this button from blinking in front of me, please?
Things that are blue. Lots to choose from. I'm going to go with tried and true.
Wait, you got the 101?
I got the 101. I mean, I think there's two 101s, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But I got to go with the one that I think it's the leader of the pack. It's what people think about when they think about the color blue.
Yep.
And we're going with the sky.
Eiffel 65.
The sky is blue.
Yes. The
And
sky,
when I look up, I see a blue sky.
the sky was the clear 101. Did you
That
not?
was my third. That was my third favorite. There's two.
Sky
that I-
was your third?
Well,
was
you've
my-
got a couple
What?
of opportunities to get yours.
Yeah.
My mind is blown. So when someone says blue, sky isn't the first thing you think of?
It was on the. I mean, it's obviously on my list, but no, there's other things that I think are better.
So, all right, Mike.
It's not necessarily the first thing I think.
Okay.
You're up. I got the sky.
Okay, I'll take the ocean.
The ocean's at
Yeah,
number 2.
that was
That's the number
definitely
2.
there. Yep, that was.
All right.
On a personal level, I kind of wanted to take the ocean. Like I just like the ocean.
You should have.
But there's more sky than ocean. That's what I've always said. And
that's
the math
true?
checks
That's
out.
a fact.
Yeah. The math.
Is that true? He says.
Yeah, I just wondered.
Whole world of sky.
Well, I mean, the sky.
3/4 ocean.
Yeah. Nice one.
I think what's
I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, where are we
the
going?
depth of the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. So like the
Versus the
Nope.
the atmosphere?
versus the atmosphere when it's no longer
Oh.
blue, I think is deeper than. I think the ocean is deeper than the.
Right, but once you go deep enough in the ocean, there's no light, so it's just pitch black.
Okay,
Is that blue ocean?
No.
well, it's still blue. It's
Look,
just no
this
light.
is the things that are navy
If
blue.
a tree falls in the forest.
All right, Jason, you said that was that going to be your 101?
That would have been my
All
101.
right, so
Okay,
what's
so-
this 102 that usurps the sky?
Well, as someone who
can't
grew
wait.
up with beautiful blue eyes,
Okay.
eyes are my are my 103 now.
Okay.
So you're going with eyes.
Okay.
That's a great pick. Great pick.
Thank you.
And then
Blue eyes are the best eyes. I wish I had them, and I wish everyone I knew had them.
And the color part of your eye is
Blue,
no, the name of it.
the iris.
Okay. No, just
He
wanna
was just
check
trying to trap
Oh,
you on
okay.
some eye
Some
questions.
This is
in. I just from time to
Eye
time
anatomy.
No,
he was
it's
going to get
from
you.
time to time checking in with Jason on these things. It turns into just very funny moments.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well,
No.
what's your second pick here?
Instead, he looked real smart.
Oh, thank you. 1 out of 6 times. My second pick. Now that the ocean and sky are gone,
Yeah.
But luckily, you have every other blue thing in the
we have
world to choose from.
every other blue thing, and I
This
can
is where-
take any of them.
As the game begins.
Yes. Yes.
So this is interesting because we're just drafting things that are blue.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my favorite or the best, just
Interesting.
Just things that are blue.
that are blue.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, at pick 4,
Interesting.
look, I'm going to... All right,
How is this happening
I'm
right
going to
now?
go with... Well, because I'm
so confused.
I'm trying to figure out which game I'm playing. Am I trying
my gosh.
Am I trying to draft things that people are going to like?
The draft is things that are blue.
That's all you got to do, man.
What is happening?
That's all you got to do.
So I will say the first thing that came to mind when I heard things that are blue,
Okay.
it wasn't the sky or the ocean or eyes. It's just blueberries.
That's fine.
That's a good pick.
Because
Good
they're
answer.
blue. Thank you. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
the people love it.
look, blueberries might be a bad pick in another draft, but in a things that are blue draft, it's pretty good.
Thank you.
You were so concerned to go with blueberries?
Yeah.
Where do you think we're going here, man? We don't got secrets better than blueberries.
I didn't know.
Berries,
I
it's
feel like I'm going to be disappointed.
Very
based on
high
your-
on my list.
Okay.
Delicious.
Very blue.
They're delicious. They're
mean, you
they're
can-
definitely blue.
You can smash them up and you can stain other things.
Yeah, they're great. Great pick.
But then when you do that, I feel
It's
like you
not
make
blue.
things purple.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. Well,
So terrible pick.
Mike, good luck to you on the things that are blue draft.
All right.
You
Give
got
me
the ocean.
I got the I'm starting off in a good place with the ocean. Got a real powerhouse. And then I'm gonna what are you cackling about over there? Oh man.
Did you think of another blue thing, there, buddy?
So you mentioned that he has the ocean. So I was thinking about what my team is, and I got eyes and berries, and I thought, oh, maybe I could just do all body parts.
Berries? Oh no!
I realized I did not have all body parts. Well, so my blueberries are fruit. So that's what I was.
He was trying to think of two more blue body parts.
Yeah. Okay, back to you, Mike.
Yeah, what you got there, Mike?
I will take jeans.
Oh, blue jeans.
Not on my list.
Very good pick.
Yeah,
I feel like blue
give me that
jeans.
denim.
Give me that denim.
That makes a lot of sense. Not on my list.
No, that's great. That's great. So you've got ocean and what do you got? Blue jeans.
Yeah.
And he's got
I got
berries.
eyes and blueberries.
He's building a blue person.
Yeah.
And I got the sky.
Yeah.
And I got to come back here with I'm going to go with look, it popped into my head.
Okay.
I'm going with Cookie Monster.
Oh,
Okay.
very
Okay.
nice.
Cookie Monster's my number 2 pick.
No, very, very nice.
Super blue.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
very blue.
I mean, one of
Yes.
the bluest.
And like classic blue.
Classic blue. And then for my next pick, it's tough. I had eyes on the list. I'm going to go with the sapphire.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the
Okay.
pristine jewel,
The blue sapphire.
the blue sapphire.
Yeah, that's a tremendous pick.
What you got there, Mikey?
This draft is just humming. It's moving right along.
Got to have a little creativity.
Yeah, and I guess a little bit. I like the Cookie Monster. It stole some of the thunder because I'm going with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I like that pick.
My blue's got some attitude
Your blue's got he goes very fast.
and running shoes.
The fastest of the blue things.
So,
The
okay.
blue blur.
We
Yeah.
have gotten into characters, I see.
We are drafting anything that's
Anything
blue.
that's blue,
It's
okay.
not. There's no enveloping
Yeah,
of it. There's
why
no
are you in
boundaries.
this box, man?
Okay. No, I'm
join us.
You don't
I'm-
need to just choose body parts,
I'm
man.
stepping out of the box. I might still draft a body part, but when I was thinking of things that are blue, the character that comes to mind specific to blue, and I'm not saying it's any bluer or less blue than your Cookie Monster or whatever Mike just drafted that I can't remember. Sonic. But when I think of blue, I think of Smurfs. The Smurfs they're all blue. It's a bunch of blue characters. So I will take the Smurfs for things that are blue. And this was my fourth pick from the get-go. I mean, this was
Smurfs. I mean, I know we wanted you to get outside of the box, but you did take the third character.
Yeah, you were following.
But
we were
you
leading.
guys
Really
each
pathetic.
got a character,
Yeah.
like idiots. I
Right.
took a village of characters.
You took a village
With the
of,
body weight of about half a
Yeah.
Cookie Monster.
Okay, you want weight? You want something big?
I do.
Well, then I'm drafting Uranus because it's blue.
More body
More
parts.
body parts.
It was legitimately my next pick.
Yes.
You went with the planet, huh?
Yeah, I went with the planet.
You get the whole sky there,
I
too.
got the eyes, the berries, the Smurfs, and Uranus.
That's a good pick. Is that the bluest of the planets?
There's a tie, right? Is
I
it
mean,
Neptune's pretty blue, right?
Which I can't draft Neptune after you.
No.
No.
Not after Uranus.
No, we would never chase
Yeah.
somebody else's theme.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm down.
Wait, so I get grief for
You did
chafing,
get grief, yeah.
for chasing the theme.
For
but,
chafing.
But he took Sonic right after.
Yeah, because we
Cookie
took the
Monster.
two good ones.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know. Last Man In's the most pathetic, I think.
Yeah.
Thank goodness
Yeah,
I
two-
have so many.
2 is a trend and 3 is a crowd.
Okay.
All right, so I am.
Mike's got the ocean. He's got jeans. He's got Sonic the Hedgehog. He does not have Uranus.
No, he does
I
not.
am torn here between 3 things.
It's mine.
It's yours.
And I'm gonna go.
Stop.
I got the berries and Uranus.
Doesn't take much to get this guy going. So what do you got there, Mike? What are you going with?
I'm gonna go.
It's okay to go with the classic blue.
What? Just
I'm just saying you don't
like
have to.
like a
you don't
crayon?
I will
No.
take crayon.
You don't have to outpace Uranus. Is all I'm saying.
I'm going with high temperature flames.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, when you see
Like
a
gas flame.
when you see a blue flame, that means don't touch.
When you see children, when you see any color flame, it means don't touch.
I'm very confused about flames. Maybe you guys can figure this out. When I turn on my gas fire pit,
You-
my gas fire pit,
Okay.
when it starts and it's burning, it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
But then it gets really orange. And it's
Ooh.
much warmer at that stage, right? It gets real red hot.
I thought
orange.
orange is not as hot as blue.
That's
right?
why I'm a little confused. Maybe it's different with like gas
I don't know.
specifically.
Yeah, or just the way that the heat.
I didn't think. I
dissipates?
thought,
I don't know.
it says you get a blue gas flame when a hydrocarbon gas when you have enough oxygen for complete combustion.
Oh, I always thought it was hotter.
When you do have sufficient oxygen, the gas flame appears blue because complete combustion creates enough energy to boring.
Boring, but it's gas.
Okay, so you went with the blue flame. So I got to
Yeah.
finish this out.
Sure.
Look, when you said you were going with something big, I didn't realize it was going to be Uranus.
Mm-hmm.
But that does make sense.
Yeah.
That's something large.
Huge.
But I'm going to go with the blue whale.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't get the ocean, but I might as well swim around in it with my blue
I
whale.
didn't want to double up.
Did you have 2 whales? Oh, you had the ocean.
Yeah, I don't want. I don't want the ocean. And then I have this whole theme.
4 different blue whales. Yeah, that completes my Sky Cookie Monster Sapphire with the blue whale.
All right, what do I have? I don't have the list in front of me.
So you have the ocean, Jeans, Sonic the Hedgehog, and the high temperature flames.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
You might
Sonic.
want to just go with blue flames there.
Oh yeah,
It's
blue.
debatable on the temperature.
Okay, blue flames.
Yeah.
And Jason has eyes, blueberries, the Smurfs, and the planet Uranus.
Yeah. Yeah,
which,
baby.
look, other things, I mean, there are a lot.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of blue things.
because it's blue.
I mean, lakes, but I feel like I was just the
yeah.
stepsister.
It's the poor-
step cousin, stepsister.
It's the poor man's ocean. I had a different one on my list in case someone took ocean, which was lagoon.
Oh.
the blue lagoon.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I had
Peacocks.
What was?
They got some blue in them.
If you needed more.
I had ghosts from Pac-Man when you eat the power pellet.
Interesting.
I
That's
had-
very nuanced.
Ironically, I had the best character of all the characters, way better than Cookie Monster or Sonic, but wasn't a village, so I took Smurfs. But no, Aladdin or Genie? Genie
Aladdin is not blue.
No, but the Genie. The
Okay,
Genie is the
no,
best
yeah,
blue
Genie's good.
character.
Yeah.
And the monster from Monsters, Inc., right?
Sully.
Sully. I
Sully.
had Dr. Manhattan.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I also feel like just waterfalls would have been a good pick.
Sure.
But
They're
you don't
blue.
want to chase them.
Shout out to Blue Man Group, too.
Oh yeah, Blue Man
Oh,
Group.
yeah.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Very nice.
I got cheese.
Anything else? Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not blue,
It's a little.
It
but
can
they
be
call it blue cheese.
It's a twist.
if you leave it out long enough.
And the Navi
The Navi from Avatar.
from Avatar.
Oh,
yeah.
relevant
Anything else
again.
everything else we've forgotten?
My waiver wires were Genie, Avatar, and Blue Man Group, so they all just got mentioned.
Okay, very nice, Al. Very nice.
What did we learn today?
What did we?
I
learn
learned
today?
that in long times past, the only thing that people did was look at birds for joy and for anger.
Yeah, I learned that we were we were picking things that were related to an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend
Yes.
mid-answer.
And I learned that Jason can't call the front desk for room service.
Darn right. I know the process.
I kind of agree with that. I mean, there's a button that says room service.
Yeah.
And then there's a button that says front desk.
Why would I call the front desk when I want room service?
I don't know.
Only if they don't answer.
Everyone agrees with me.
Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Tell your friends.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to the Spitballers podcast. To see what other nonsense the guys are up to, check out SpitballersPod.com.